Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters, and if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming. If you want to stay up on all the latest horror ASIM news, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for all horror-related content. And of course, we're talking again about what we knew was coming after the Muerto Times dropped, and that's TCM's latest update. Now, this will be the third consecutive week where they've dropped a full update, and that's actually pretty solid. I like the fact that they're at least trying to make the game better. Unfortunately, no sign of PC joining their friends with consoles again, as crossplay still seems to be turned off for them, and this time they didn't even mention hackers. But let's take a look at the patch notes. So this is going to be the September 19th update, so just like they've done the last two Tuesdays, they're dropping another one. Then at this point there is no time listed, but it's been everywhere from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock, so who knows. So, patch notes. Fixed Sissy's poison attacks. The bug results in Sissy attacks having a poison effect. Sissy's normal attacks will no longer have poison. Special Blend can still provide poison attacks only on her next strike, and Rubber Legs can still slow victims already affected by poison. Fixed. Players blocking themselves. We've resolved an issue where a player could block themselves, resulting in matchmaking issues and errors. Changed fuse box locations on Slaughterhouse. The fuse box will no longer spawn next to the Slaughterhouse door. Changed valve handle spawns on Slaughterhouse as well. We've moved the spawn locations of the valve handle on the side of the garage to be more high traffic area. We've moved the spawn location of the valve handle on the side of the animal pen to be in a more traffic area. So they're not changing the game, they're not manipulating that much, they're just moving some of the spawn points for both fuse box and valve. Tuned efficient grappler perks levels reduced. This perk provides a % chance to keep scrap after a close encounter. Level 1, 2, and 3 have all been tuned, 10% chance on level 1, 15% chance on level 2, and a 20% chance to keep the scrap on level 3. Tuned efficient backstabber perks levels reduced. This perk provides a % chance to keep a scrap after a backstab, and it looks pretty much the same, 10%, 15%, and 20% on level 1, 2, and 3 to keep the bone scrap for efficient backstabber as well. Here comes the nerfs for Connie and Leland. Connie ability cooldown. We have added to the base cooldown time for Connie's focused ability, and we have added to the base cooldown for Leland's lifesaver ability. We have tuned escape restraints minigame. We have adjusted the minigame to escape your restraints at the start of match. It will now require slightly more taps to escape, and overall minigame will slightly take longer to complete. Strength and stealth still affect this minigame, and players can build accordingly. So we've now extended the time to get out of restraints. Now this is one of the big complaints people were having on the family side, is that by the time the cutscene was done, you know, they had either already escaped the basement or they were just harassing Bubba. And here's another tuning, 7-player requirements. We've reinstated the 7-player requirement for lobby. So the 1 week of 6 trials, where it could be 4 survivors and 2 family, or 3 victims and 3 family, well, that's all gone. This will all be dropping on Tuesday the 19th, and it looks like we're also going to have a brand new Muerto Times on Wednesday the 20th, which is going to have even more stuff for the following week. So it looks like, at least for now, there's no idea when PC is coming back, and we haven't even talked about future content, you know, Nancy and Danny, but it seems like they're right now just trying to either tweak the balance of the game or fix stuff that's horrifically broken, and I feel like they're at least making an effort. So regardless of whether I'm happy with the state of the game or whether I'm happy that PC is still in isolation, I am happy to see Gun has dropped weekly patches for this game to try to tweak and fix things that is wrong. And like, the commitment to the game from Gun's part has been really, really good. The communication from Gun's part has been really, really good. Like, we've been getting a Muerto Times, which kind of gives us an insight of what's coming, and then they get a patch the following Tuesday. Like, that is a really good turnaround for a company. And even if it isn't massive changes, it is stuff that is making the game hopefully better. And if something doesn't work, like our 7-player requirement, when they drop to the 6, they're going to take it back and say, you know what, that one's on me, we're just going to do it again. I want to hear your thoughts, as always, in the comments below. Let me know what you think about these updates. Or as a victim, are you happy, or are you kind of perturbed? As a family member, I'm sure you're happy as a family member, but I want to hear it all. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.